Hey everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, found out another memory of mine. So, I was triggered by something earlier, not too long ago, and I started crying. And when I started crying, it triggered a old memory of mine. So, I noticed in this journey that if I start crying, whenever I cry, hold on, y'all can see me. Whenever I cry, I can taste the ocean water. Yes, whenever I cry, you know how like when y'all go to the beach and y'all, whenever you go to like the beach or something, the water gets in your mouth, or you at a pool and the water get in your mouth, you get that taste. Anytime I cry, I can taste the ocean water. Okay, and I never understood why was that. And when I cry, just to let you know, when I cry, sometimes I feel like I'm drowning, or sometimes throughout the day, once in a while throughout the day, I feel like I'm actually drowning. And I always had this thing about water. I can get in it, and I like the beach. It's for some reason I always love the beach. I love the sound of waves. I've always loved the sound of waves. It relaxes me. That's always been my thing, and I didn't understand why I was so attached. But at one point I was scared to try to learn how to swim. I was scared of the water at the same time. So now I know why I was afraid of the water. Now, I'm not so much afraid of it now. Can I fully swim? I can do a little something, but I ain't no expert. However, now I know why I had those fears and stuff. So y'all know Atlantis. My body at that time is still there. I can see myself. I'm underneath a big boulder. My body is trapped underneath a big boulder. It's like it's slanted, and I'm underneath it, and I'm trapped. And every time when I cry or something, my mind goes back to that moment. It's like I can't see it, but now I can see it. My body's still trapped underneath a boulder. So just to let y'all know, a lot of all these like Disney princess movies, they all represent parts of my life. They all represent parts of my life. So just to let y'all know, in a past life I was a mermaid. Mermaids was real. They went extinct. Mermaids was real. So what would happen is the water level at Atlantis could go up and go down at certain times. And the people that live on Atlantis, they was all mermaids. So whenever the water go up, we would turn into mermaids. When the water come down, we'll look like humans. Okay. So when y'all look at the movie the mermaid movie with Ariel, so at that time the god then was King Triton, which he was electric. He had electrical powers, which I currently have. When it comes to the mother was actually Ursula. Yeah, the mother was actually Ursula. In the movie they didn't look the same, but it was Ursula. If you notice, one was a like a god, and the other one was demon. It's always been that way. That has always been a dynamic. So Ursula was actually Ariel's mother. Okay, and Ursula didn't like Ariel, as you saw in the movie, but at the same time, Ariel wasn't afraid of Ursula because that was her mother. They never told you that part, but that was her mother, which was my mother back then. And I always had the same mother. No matter what form I took on, I always had the same mother. My mother never liked me. Okay, so yeah, that's what that was. So that's back in the day. But unfortunately my body is still there. It's my body form is still trapped. So eventually I'll go back there to get it. But that's where one of my forms at. So I have a feeling throughout this time I'm gonna end up telling y'all where every time when I passed away, I'm gonna end up being to show y'all where I'm at. because my body out here, my physical form is still out here in different places. What else? Oh, the movie, 2 movies other than Little Mermaid. I also attached to Kraken. So in the Kraken is an animation movie where this family was living on land, and they try to blend in, and they didn't want nobody to know who they truly was. But the mother didn't want the daughter to go into the water. And if you watch the movie, there's a girl that pretends to be a mermaid, but she actually is evil. Excuse me. And she wants the other girl's spiritual gifts, or supernatural powers. No different than what's going on now. Like I said, I've been going through this process for centuries. Every time when I come back, there's always this one person or people that keeps trying to kill me and take my powers. If you watch that in that movie, you will see that the girl tried to pretend that she was somebody else, and the little girl in the Kraken, she ended up helping the other one get out of the cage technically she was in. And yeah, just watch it. It's what has always happened. So every single time in centuries, these people that do demonic stuff towards me, they end up being caged or being punished, and then they end up pretending that they ain't gonna do it anymore, and they pretend like they really care and they love me and all of that, and then find out as soon as I help them get out of the cage or whatever they're in, then they try to take my energy and try to become me. It's the same storyline over and over again. The other movie I have attached is Luca. So that one is not so much of that. It's just where Luca decides that he's going to actually live the life he wants. So that's kind of like where I'm at now. It's like, I know what I want to do. I'm going to live my life. I'm not going to be afraid of y'all. The issue that I've had over time is I've always had all these special powers, and I got to the point that I shunned them. I will pretend like I don't have anything because people are afraid and people scared. But I'm like this. I'm gonna go out here. If you see me, you see me. You don't. I'm not hiding it anymore. I'm not running from it, and I'm not giving it to anyone. Okay, it is what it is. In this process, it's like my emotions are starting to run back and forth with certain things, relationship wise and stuff. Right now I'm kind of in that point where it's like I'm really like, the more my memory coming back and how certain things happened last night, it's making me question some stuff, and which I have all the right to question, because when you show true love out here in the world, and a person shouldn't have to question it, is it real or not, especially if they used to not having that. But anyway, I'm just coming up here to tell y'all that the more I learn more about myself, the more I'm gonna provide information to y'all. But yeah, so nothing really extravagant on this one, and I apologize for how I'm sounding. Yeah, I sound down because I'm going through a bunch of different mixed feelings, but I'm gonna pop back out of it. But I'm allowing myself to have the moment. But yeah, right now I'm kind of questioning myself on my journey, and I'm gonna just be real, y'all. Like, to know that every day I'm learning more about myself, and yes, you about to see me get emotional. Every day I'm learning more about myself, and I'm realizing how genuine the type of love I have for people, and it, to know how people don't really care. They just want me for what I can do for you, and not because of me just being a person. You understand? And in this journey, as y'all see that I've been going hard for Ye in this journey, and making sure the kids are straight or whatever. But I'll be honest, right now I'm at that point where, like, I want to, I'm realizing I'm vindicating everybody. I'm out here making sure that everybody getting what they need, and I'm still where I'm at. You understand? I'm still where I'm at. But it's like I'm always, every day I get up in the reality world or in the spirit and go help someone, right? Go help someone out, go heal someone or something like that. And I don't brag about what I do. I just give y'all messages. I don't brag about the stuff that I do or whatever. Excuse me, y'all. I don't brag. But every day I get up and I see someone else getting their victory. Someone else is being able to have a better life. Someone else is, getting the vindication that they need. And then look where I'm at in the same situation. And now I have on all these people to be bold, to come in my face, to try to take me out. And I'm questioning myself, like, why am I going so hard for people? Why am I doing this? And it's not so much I need validation, but it's like, Dad, like, I am literally in the same spot. Just to let y'all know, with Wendy Williams, when I was in a mental place, I talked to her spirit and told her to get ready. I told her, I said, get ready. I said, I'm about to get you out of there. I'm about to get you out of there. And lo and behold, she's out. I did that for a lot of people for different things. But I'm still trapped, y'all. Waiting for someone to come get me. Do y'all know that I'm supposed to have been out of this situation? I'm supposed to have been out. You know how many tests I've been through in this process? How many tests that I have to prove my love, not to just y'all, but to myself, but overall to Ye? Y'all know how many times? You know how many times he told me he was going to make sure that he's going to come rescue me, be that savior, because I proved myself so many times. Do you know how many times he keep testing me to see if I actually love him? And he's the one that done all the crazy stuff to me. And I keep forgiving him. Keep forgiving him. Keep forgiving him. And lo and behold, the whole entire time he been cheating the whole entire time. Playing both roles. Playing both roles. Playing both roles. And I keep found out I'm just making excuses. Like for me, in my reality world, I haven't been with anybody physically in 4 years. About 4 years. And I thought about, that's what triggered me today, y'all. Because I was like, dang, hold on. I literally did the work and was separated. And was, haven't been with anybody for like at least 4 years now. And then you want to pop up here. And I'm supposed to be like cool and all because you've been messing with these people the whole entire time. And it's like one day you done with them, and then the next day I'm supposed to be like, yay, it's my turn. The one thing I've been questioning myself in this process is like, they keep saying you're going to be happy, you're going to finally have the love of your life. And a part of me is questioning, is like, the love of my life is me. I've been doing this by myself. Y'all realize I've been doing all of this by myself. I add him into it, but technically I've been doing this all by myself. All these centuries I've done it by myself. By myself. All these people that's being helped out and stuff, I've done it by myself. The most God has done was just talk, just be a voice. He was trapped. God been in jail, in spiritual jail. He ain't been doing nothing. Not for me. Because he had a vendetta against me. No different than Ye. Both of them had a vendetta against me. Because they all was jealous of me. All of them was jealous of me. And they the ones that put the narrative out there. Yeah. God and Ye was the ones that put these narratives out there about me. They the ones that got these folks and these societies hyped up to say this stuff about me. But what happened was, these society folks took over them. So everything they receive is their karma. But then they drug me into their karma. And I'm sitting here like, dang. I keep sitting back and saying I love y'all and I'm there, we family. But family don't supposed to be messing with family like that. I don't have any family. Your family don't supposed to do this to you. Don't get me wrong, I still love them. But my family is what put me through all of this. Reality and spiritual. All the stuff y'all did to me, it has hurt me. But I tell myself every day I'm good. Everything, every person in this world ever done to me has hurt me. But I tell myself every day I'm good. Excuse me. It's crazy. I'm the only person in the world that actually have unconditional love. But everybody have conditions for me. I wish I never loved anybody, 'cause it hurts. It hurts. It's always been a bittersweet thing, man. It's always been bittersweet to be able to, deal with people and accept them for who they are and still love them and appreciate them and find the good within them. But to know that a person has to question me every day. To know that the whole entire time, no matter how many times I came onto this earth, to know the whole entire time, I'm the one that been saving y'all lives. It wasn't God, it was me. It was me. No matter what y'all doing, and y'all praying to God the whole entire time, God the Father, and He didn't even care. He never cared. I was the one doing all the work, and He was getting the credit for it. And I never said anything. Because I loved him that much. So anything that happens here, anywhere in the world, God always got the credit for everything. Everything. And I'm the one that been saving y'all lives. I'm sorry.